Hey guys, this is our Unit 34 Letterland video. We're going to start by reviewing some words from Unit 33. So if you want to grab your Letterland packet from last week, we're going to review the quick coding of these words and we're going to talk about them real quick. So let's look at our words. These are from last week. Last week we talked about the sound schwa that some of our vowels make when they're tired and overused in some of those words. The first word we have is problem. How many syllables are in problem? Here's a vowel, here's a vowel. Two consonants between them, so let's try. Bear with me, I'm going to try to draw here. We're going to try to draw our rail cars right between those consonants. There we go. So let's dot our vowels, O and E. Alright, so let's look. Prob. So what sound does our vowel make here? Prob. Ah, ah. So that's Oscar's regular sound, so I'm going to put a smile. And because we have Oscar's sound, we know that this is a closed syllable, so I'm going to put a C. Alright, let's look at our second syllable. Lem. Problem. So I'm going to put a closed syllable here. But because we don't say problem or problem, we say problem. We hear that sound. Then I'm going to put my squiggle above my E. Okay? So this is what your quick coding should look like for problem. If you don't have that exactly, then pause this video and you can change it. You can fix it. Alright, let's look at the next word. Kingdom. My vowels are I and O. So this time we have 3 consonants between our vowels. So remember, we can divide before or after. Before or after the first or second consonant, and we want to keep letters that usually go together. So because we have NG and many more words than we have G and D, we want to keep N and G together. So first syllable here, second syllable here. Notice that both of my vowels are safe in the middle. They have letters after them. So they're both going to be closed syllables. But let's talk about sounds. King, k-ing. I would say that this is Impy's regular sound, even though it sounds a little different because Impy is followed by NG. And then my second syllable, dom. It's not kingdom, it's kingdom. So I put my squiggle here because Oscar makes that sound, and actually that would be bothersome little brother, right? That's the schwa sound for O. Alright, and our last word is collect. So my vowels are O and E. I have just 2 consonants, so it's really easy to tell where to divide this one. I'm going to divide right between them. Again, both my vowels are safe. They have a consonant after them, protecting them from robots. So I'm going to put a C here and a C here. Now let's talk about sounds. Call, collect, collect. That doesn't sound right, does it? So in this word, our schwa goes at the beginning because we say collect. Again, he's making that sound. Bothersome brother. What about in the second syllable? Who do you hear? Collect. So that would be Eddie Elephant's usual sound. Alright, so check your quick coding from last week for Unit 33, and then we're going to move into Unit 34. Alright, so we've reviewed just a little bit what open and closed syllables are. So let's start with this word. Alright, so what are my vowels in this word? I, and O. How many consonants are between the vowels? This time we only have one consonant. So we need to put our letters into two rail cars. We have two vowels, but the question is, where do we divide the word? So we need to divide before this one consonant or after this one consonant. Okay? So let's try dividing before the consonant first. Let's try that. All right, so let's use our steps here. Let's tap out our first syllable. This would be what kind of syllable? Notice that there is not a consonant after impy. He's not protected, so this is an open syllable. So who should we expect to be here? It should be Mr. I. All right, so let's tap the first syllable. P, I, pie. All right, second syllable. What type of syllable is this one? Closed, because we have a vowel right in the middle. What vowel sound would we expect to be in the second syllable? Ah. We would expect that to be Oscar Orange because he's safe. Okay, let's put them together. P, I, pie. L, ah, t, lot. Pilot. Pilot. Doesn't sound right, does it? So let's try a schwa sound in that second syllable instead of Oscar Orange. So I'm going to turn him back over, and we're going to make bothersome little brother sound instead. All right? P, I, pie. L, ah, t, pilot. Pilot. That sounds like a word that I know. The pilot knew how to fly the plane. Pilot. So we had one consonant between our vowels, and we divided our rail cars right before it, and we read the word pilot. In all of our words on this week's list, we will have one consonant between those vowels. In all of them. Later, we'll learn about some of those words that are divided after the consonant, but for this week, we're going to divide all of those words before the consonant. And we're going to have to listen out for those tired vowels that make a schwa sound in some of our words. So you're going to still see those schwa sounds that you saw last week. They won't be in every word, but they'll be in several of your words. All right, let's go ahead and build one more word. And we're going to do a little bit of quick coding today too. All right, so let's look at this word. Where are my vowels? A and O. Again, we have one consonant between our vowels. Now, where did we say we're going to divide all of our words this week? Before the consonant. So I'm going to take my space and I'm going to divide right here before that C. All right, look at your first syllable. What type of syllable is this? Open. So this should be Mr. A. All right, look at our second syllable. Should be Oscar. He's safe, so that is a closed syllable. All right, let's try tapping this one out and reading it. First syllable. Tap with me. B. A, bay. Second syllable. K, a, n, con. Bacon. Bacon. Did that sound right to you guys? It didn't me either, so let's try that schwa sound. So we're going to put an here. All right, let's try it again. B, a, bay. Second syllable. K, a, n, con. Bacon. Bacon. That's a word that I know. Some people like to eat bacon for breakfast. All right, let's build. I think I've got this one. Let's do one more here. right, so here's our word. Where are my vowels? O and A. Again, we have one consonant. Our consonant is F, so we're going to divide this word before the consonant. What type of syllable is this? Open. So we should have a vowel man. What about our second syllable? What type of syllable would this be? Open. So who would you expect this to be? Mr. A, right? Well, let's try it with Mr. A and see what happens. Tap with me. S, O, so, f, a, fe. Sofe. I don't know what a sofe is. So let's try, remember our schwa sound for A is our parachuting apple that says Let's try our sound right there. Let's try it again. S, O, so, f, f, sofa. There's a word I know. So that schwa sound can be in what looks like a closed syllable, and it can be in what looks like an open syllable. Your schwa sound can be in either one. Okay, so that second syllable was an open syllable, but it had a parachuting apple, not a vowel man. Okay? Alright, so let's look, because I have a couple of words to look at that I can't make with my cards. I don't have the sounds that I need. We're going to look at these, and we're going to look at, I put the steps for quick coding on here. Let me show you real quick where you can find those. So I'm going to pull up my website. Okay, so this should look familiar. I hope you guys are checking this out. I put stuff on here every day. So if you go over here to where it says Letterland, this is where all these videos are. I put the very first one as quick coding steps, so if you need help with that or if you forget the steps, they're right there for you. Okay? Alright, I went ahead and put them in here so we could talk about this word while we're doing this. Alright, so let's dot our vowels in this word. Same thing we were doing. We're just going to quick code at the same time. So E is a vowel and E is a vowel, and that's it. So I have one consonant. So I'm going to go ahead and bracket my syllables before that C, okay? So I want to divide my syllables before the C. Alright, so let's tap this one out. First syllable, R, E, re, k, n, t, can't, recant. Look right here, guys, and this is the card that I didn't have. This is blue magic. And remember our symbol for blue magic? This is hard for me to make. So we want to make the S sound. Alright, let's tap that one again. R, E, re, s, n, t, scent. Recent. So this first syllable is open and the second syllable is closed because we actually still have Eddie's sound in that one. Okay? So this word is recent. Alright, let's look real quick. Let's go ahead, guys, I'm going to go ahead and pull up your words and talk to you about those because I'm about to run out of time. Alright. Okay, let's go through our words. Our tricky words for review are upon, guard, hour, bin, and family. Our tricky word for this week is usual. Usual has 3 syllables, and they don't follow our usual rules. Alright, let's go through review words. Robot, music, instant, chipmunk, contest, wouldn't, tiniest, hugged. List A, sofa, silent, evil, bacon, local, equal, 0, pilot, recent, human, tuna,